Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Brandon Coin YouTube channel. And what you hear right there is the Elpahpex DG2. It's pretty loud. Let me turn it off real quick. All right, so now that I have your attention, the Elpahpex DG2 does 18 gigahash on script. So that's your Dogecoin, your Litecoin, some other merge mining coins as well. Powerhouse, absolute monster. It is expensive though. So would it be cheaper or more cost effective to buy older units, and how much hash rate or how many units would it take to equal that kind of hash rate? Well, it just so happens that I came across some older Antminer L3 pluses or plus pluses. So how many Antminer L3 pluses would it take to equal an Elpahpex DG2? So I have tuned these and flashed these with Hive OS, so they do right at 504 megahash, trying to get max efficiency, which is slightly less than like their out-of-the-box megahash, but significantly less than their out-of-the-box power draw. So they're doing right at 660 watts for basically half a gigahash. So we have that unit over there with 18 gigahash. That means we need 36 Antminer L3 pluses. Let me flip this around. All right, guys, so these are the Antminer L3 pluses, and this first row back here is 15. I believe it's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so that first row is 15. This second row is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So the second row, including these three right here, that's another 15. So that's 30 Antminers. And remember, we need 36 to equal that hash rate. So we need another, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this entire two rows, that row, and then one of these would equal out the same amount of hash power as that one Elpahpex DG2. Now, the price of these was significantly cheaper. I'm reselling these. I believe I have these listed for $80 over on the Jelly Bay a piece, and that includes the power supply. Some people have been able to snag them over on eBay in that $70 to $80 range. It's a little bit cheaper if you have a power supply and you can, don't have to buy it with a power supply, that kind of thing. And that's also including shipping. So 36 of them, hold on, quick math here, 36 of them at $80 a piece would end up being a little under $3,000, $2,880. So it is a lot cheaper, at least initially, to buy the amount of hash rate in this. But, and this is a big thing that a lot of new miners don't take into account. A lot of my experienced miners, people that have been watching me for a while, you know what I'm going to say here. The power usage and the efficiency. So running these miners, even though it's going to earn the same amount of money, it's going to burn significantly more power. So that device over there is something, is it 3,500 watts? We'll go and pull it up on the computer and see the wattage on that, and then we'll compare it to the wattage running all these. I don't even have enough power to run all these right now. That's how much of a difference it is. Here we go. We're over at mining now. I've been enjoying this website a little bit more than ASIC miner value. But so here's the L3 Plus, the 504 mega hash. Now power, they have it at 800 watts. So we'd actually be only running about 660 watts because we have the Hive on firmware. But just to give you an idea, income is going to be the same because it's the same 504 watts or 504 mega hash. We'd be earning $16.80 a day because we're doing 18 gigahash, which if we go over here to the DG2, 18 gigahash, $16.48 a day. So basically identical within, a little bit of margin of error. But now if you look at the power draw, the DG2 is 3,900 watts. So it's going to burn $13.31 a day, whereas these 36 Antminers is going to burn $96 a day. So it's going to end up burning way more than what it earns. You would actually cost you $80 a day to get that almost $17 worth of Doge a day. So is this beneficial to scale in older hardware? No. Why do people buy these older hardware devices? And I'm actually going to be doing a dedicated video setting one of these up inside my house. That's because in the winter time, in my opinion, older Antminers like L3 Pluses, they're tanks. Antminer S9s, those are tanks as well. Those are a little bit louder, but you can turn these down so that way they're quiet or quieter. Put them in, a closet or behind a couch. You can put them somewhere out of the way. I at least have to do that because I have kids. If I didn't have kids or animals, heck, I could just set these all over the place. Oh, and I guess a wife. And you can use these for supplemental heat inside your house. So I'm in North Carolina, and my house, it has electric heat. So if my heat has to turn on, I would much rather heat be coming from ASICs or computers or miners in general than from my electric heater, because my electric heater earns 0 hash rate. So it earns 0 coins. That might be something somebody needs to look into, is an electric heater that's got a built-in miner. So is it a good idea to scale these? No. Is it a good idea to maybe buy 1 or 2 of them and spread them around the house in the wintertime? Well, the fact that they're so cheap, you can get the one of these with the power supply, at least from me, for 80, maybe somewhere else for cheaper. That's in the territory of what like a plug-in nice heater would be. You can obviously go get the cheaper, $19.99 or $29.99 little plug-in fire starter heaters, but I am not afraid to run these Antminer L3s inside. These things have stood up to the test of time. They're absolutely tried and true. Whereas, unfortunately, trying to run an Elpahpex DG2 inside is not going to be viable, because even when you turn this thing down into efficiency mode, these fans scream. They're very, very loud, and you also are going to need 240 volts. So not going to be able to put that bad boy behind the couch, at least not if you want to be able to watch TV. Whereas even the stock fans on these, if you turn them down and turn the fan speed down, and I'll show you guys how to do that in a future video, they get pretty quiet. Or you can swap these fans out for some like Noctua fans, and it burns significantly less power, especially when you have the aftermarket firmware on, that you can actually keep them cool with like a normal, like a high-speed case fan. And also the huge kicker here is these, typically the power supplies that come with them, the APW3s, will run on 120 volt. So you can plug this into a regular outlet inside your house, and you're off to the races, earning a little bit of Doge. Now, obviously, only having one of these is not a huge earnings, but let's see what it goes down to. So one of these is going to earn 46 cents a day, $13 a month, $168 a year. Probably not going to run this in the summertime, but as you get a good 4 or 5 months in the wintertime, you could stack up, 13, let's see here. We get like a good solid 5 to 6 cold months here in North Carolina. So we'll say 13.9 times 5. So you could earn about $70. You could probably earn your money back in the winter time that you use to buy the device, and then next winter, put it in storage during the summer, and next winter pull it back out. It'll probably be earning less, but then it's going to be basically paid off at that point. Now, I wouldn't run it in the summertime because it is going to be losing money and also fighting your AC. So don't need to put any extra heat inside the house in the summertime at all. But anyway, guys, thanks for coming out. I really do appreciate it. If you're interested in scaling up of profitable miners like the Elpahpex DG2, you can take a look down below. I have links. Those are profitable right now, even at 14 cents per kilowatt. I did it at my power rate. If you get these bad boys hosted somewhere and get it down to like 7 or 8 cents per kilowatt, apparently there's some hosting places that are like 5 and 6 cents now. I just can't find them, but 7 cents per kilowatt, that's putting you at $10 a day profit, $300 a month, $3,600 a year. And I don't know about you guys, I end up holding a lot of my coins because right now I feel like we're low. This is not financial advice, but I do feel like we have room to appreciate. And of course I just said that, so that means now probably everything's gonna go down even more. But y'all have a good one. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace. And I think I have a discount code for one of these. I'll put it down below in the description if I do. Because they're expensive.